You guys seem to enjoy when I do these grocery hauls, so I figured I would share what I picked up with you, and also because I think this is a pretty good representation of what I would eat on a normal week. And what you're gonna see is that it's pretty bro. So I've got plenty of fruits over here, and when fruit is in season, I aim for about 5 servings of fruit per day. When it's not, I'm too cheap and I go for about 2 to 3. So we got blueberries, raspberries, apples, bananas, and strawberries. We got some purple cauliflower over here. When I was checking out, the girl asked me what is the difference between this and regular cauliflower, and I told her I don't know. It's probably a bunch of marketing, but I figured if I make this and put it in the thumbnail picture, you guys might be a little bit more inclined to click the button. We got some pineapple. I don't know if I already said that. Got some plain old almond milk, and I don't know why I picked this up exactly, but I figured I could use it for something. I've never actually eaten ground chicken, but it was on sale. I have had this, and it's not the best tasting thing, but I'm going to make some pasta, so I figured if I mixed them, and this is absolutely terrible, this would at least mask it a little bit. That's my theory at least. We got some egg substitute, the yogurt that you always see. I don't know why I picked this up. It just seemed pretty basic, and tonight's going to be a pretty basic night. And these Kim's Magic Pop, I've been over these a few times on my channel. I know, phenomenal macros, but not the best tasting things. You probably have to make a sludge or something to go with them. However, this is something that I've never seen at the store before. So it's still the same brand, but it's the Chocolate Deli Pop. And I don't know if you guys can tell what these are, but it's almost like a little wafer cookie and pretty solid macros on there. So I'll let you guys know when I finally try them. But these could be pretty hopeful. Not the cheapest things though. I think this was like $3, so a little bit expensive there. What's not expensive is these hamburger buns. 12 buns for $1. I mean, I just couldn't pass that up. And then obviously standard potatoes, sweet potatoes, and also we have some vegetables. So that is my crazy grocery haul for the week, and that is essentially what I will be eating for the next 7 days or so.
You'll win somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
Bet she be in the gym, working on the body, doing pole dances, knocking out Pilates, working all day. But when she get home, go so hard she can fit a whole dress on. Stupid high heels with a little dress on. Abs so right, but that.
Sorry to cut the music off there, guys, but after bench press, I just moved on to some overhead press, and it is amazing how much stronger I am at this after a light bench session like I just had. So I'm really just focusing on adding a little bit of weight to the bar, nothing crazy. As you can tell here, I'm not using an extraordinary amount of weight, but getting some good amount of volume in here. So I did 5 sets or so of 6 reps, I believe, and then we just finished off the workout with some chest flies, which you guys have not seen me do maybe ever, and then we did some rear delts. So I'm going to come back and talk to you guys when the deadlift footage gets here.
Go ahead, go hard, go hard, go ahead, go hard, go hard. Now work and sweat, and work and sweat. Go skinny girl, go. Bet she be in the club, and I ain't talking dance. Lifetime, chance of a lifetime. Damn, every man in his right mind probably take a glance. Had to do some squats just to get up in the pants. Oh yeah, oh man.
So if you remember a few weeks ago, I talked about tweaking something in my lower back. It was nothing major, but it was on a lighter deadlift session, and I just was not staying tight. And I think one of the reasons for that is that I'm yanking up on the bar. Now, obviously, I'm going to want to take the slack out, but I'm pretty sure I'm over-exaggerating it just a little bit. So I'm going to try to slow these next few clips down to kind of illustrate what I'm talking about here, so you can see where my back caves in and I just lose all my tightness in my core. And obviously this would make a difference if I had a belt on, but I think it's something I just want to address right now when I'm using some lighter weight, just so I don't develop any bad habits. I want to make sure that I'm safe throughout every deadlift, even if it's just a light amount of weight, because as we saw, I can still injure myself, even though it was not an injury. It was just a slight discomfort there for a few days, but it could have been a lot more serious had it been more weight. So on this day, I just used 365 pounds for 3 reps. This is my strength day, and luckily this is the last light session, and then I will move into peak week. I will do a deload at the end of the peak, but I'm excited to move into some heavier weights here. So this is really all I want to talk about for the deadlift session, and now I am going to talk about cardio, because you guys did ask me some questions about it, so I figured I would just run my mouth for a few minutes. Hopefully you guys will get some type of information out of it. If you do enjoy it, please like the video. I'd really appreciate that, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
You know, sometimes I wish my bank account was kind of like my data plan, a use it or lose it type of deal. So you get towards the end of the month, you still got some left over, kind of just go ball out, you know, to reset the next month. Unfortunately, it's not how it is. And I'm trying to use the rest of this data up. It just doesn't feel right to let it go to waste. So I figured I'd walk across the neighborhood, see what we can do here. I don't have much left. I usually go over, but I must have been good this month. So that has nothing to do with what I want to talk with you guys about, go figure. But I've been getting some questions on cardio, probably because it's getting warm and everybody's trying to get shredded, and obviously I probably don't have too much room to talk in this category, but I figured I would give my 2 cents here. So I would say first and foremost, what we like to do, lifting weights, is a very selfish hobby. It's usually something we do alone, especially if you're like me and you don't have a lifting partner, and you don't really want a lifting partner. It's just kind of like my therapy, my time to clear my head. So nothing wrong with that, you know, we all need our free time, but I don't see the point in letting it go any farther than it needs to, you know? So, you know, there's only so many hours in the day. I think we all say we don't have enough hours. And unless cardio is like your sport, like you're a track athlete or a cross-country runner or something like that, or you're CrossFit, which in that case, you might as well click off the video because I can't help you. But I feel like you could almost not, or you could not waste any more time in the gym by letting like life be your cardio, just doing everyday things. So I haven't really touched on this a lot, but I've actually gone down from 184 pounds to 178 this morning, but probably more like 180 since starting this PRS program, just from yard work, I think. I think that's what's created my caloric deficit to an extent. And it's just stuff like that, stuff that you just have to do that you don't think about. It's not like you get bonus points for doing cardio in the gym, you know? I think some people forget that just doing things like mowing the grass, or if it's wintertime and you live in a cold state, just shoveling snow. And if you don't have a driveway to shovel, maybe you can go shovel your neighbors. It'd be the same thing, so you might as well do something good. You know, there's so many cool things out there. You could go on charity walks, or there's just, you know, the options are endless. So I think that that's a better way, so you can actually get out, be social, do things with your friends, and not have to spend any more needed time in isolation. And that's kind of just my thoughts on that. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference, and personally, that's what I would prefer. I'd go play, pick up a game of basketball with your friends, or anything like that, guys. So I think that's all I really have to say on that. That kind of covers my thoughts on cardio, unless you just really enjoy it. Like the type of cardio that I do enjoy at the gym is a prowler push, which is hard to replicate obviously any other way. So I'll do some of those, but other than that, I try to just do things that will, I'm all about being efficient, guys. So if there's anything I can multitask, and really cardio is not in my specific goals right now, so it's not like I'm purposely losing weight, but obviously I gotta mow my lawn, I gotta pull weeds, I gotta do yard work, all that stuff. But it's all good, guys. So that's gonna be the end of this talk. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your input is on cardio, and I'll talk to you soon.
I've recorded like 3 clips trying to introduce the food, but every time I start talking, I'm like, man, I'm annoying myself just with all this talking, and I know I'm gonna annoy you guys. See, I'm looking out for you. Why do you guys watch these videos? Seriously, I'm sure it's not to hear me run my mouth about the meaning of life. But what do you come in here expecting or wanting to see? Because that information will help me, because then obviously I can make those types of videos if there is a unanimous vote on one thing, but I feel like everyone wants something different. Every time I put out one of these like vlog videos, people are like, yes, vlog more, and then other half people are like, no, I only come here for the workout footage. And I get some people saying, oh my gosh, I hate your workout footage, I only come here for the food, so you need to shut up. Speaking of, what should I eat? I know one thing, stole this from another YouTube video, but it's not a fitness channel, so you guys are never gonna know about it. But it's gonna be some Mexican potato salad, and I hate mayonnaise, but I bought this mayonnaise just for this. I do like potato salad, but it doesn't taste like mayonnaise, even though it's made with mayonnaise. So actually, the mustard potato salad is so much better. Why didn't I just get mustard? I don't understand why I'm still talking. The quicker I shut up, the faster I get to eat, the faster I get to watch the league, and the happier you guys are gonna be. Check this out, purple cauliflower. Very good reason as to why I bought the purple cauliflower as opposed to the regular stuff. I was thinking that in the event that I have to make this a thumbnail picture, you guys might be a little intrigued by it and you would click the button to watch the video. Very good reasoning, I think. So I'm just gonna put some olive oil on there, we're gonna roast it. And isn't it weird that, at least to me, roasted cauliflower tastes completely different than raw or steamed cauliflower, but it tastes pretty good in my opinion. So these guys right here should become one of your best friends. It's $2 for the pack.
They are amazing. You don't even need to add anything to them. You just throw them on the grill. Great macros. They will be the best purchase that you make all day, I promise. For this potato salad, I'm gonna be using fat-free mayonnaise, which I think tastes better than real mayonnaise because it tastes less like mayonnaise, and that's only 80 calories for 8 servings. So I'm just gonna put that in there, and I guess where this differentiates itself from a lot of different potato salads out there is I'm gonna be adding some corn as well as lemon juice. You're supposed to have lime juice, but I didn't have any, so it's gonna give you a citrusy flavor. We're gonna put some bacon bites in there, gonna put some red pepper to give it a little bit of a kick. And overall, I think it's gonna turn out pretty well. I tried a little bit of the dressing, and it doesn't taste that much like nasty mayonnaise, so that makes me happy. Finally, and like I mentioned, I like to eat these plain because they're so good on their own. We have got the potato salad over here and my purple cauliflower. So I'll let you know how I did on this. I didn't set my expectations too high for that potato salad. I figured it'd be pretty average. But I am surprised at how good it is. I think it's that hint of lemon juice. It's got that sweet flavor mixed with the spicy red pepper. Definitely try this out. I mean, look at this. This is essentially some like healthy, macro-friendly grill out food. See, it's always a party in this kitchen.